Hey guys, Mike from CoachMikeMacDonald.com here. In today's video, I'm going to answer the question of, is it worth it to buy MLM leads? So if you're questioning, is it worth it? Should I buy MLM leads? Today's video, I'm going to answer that and also give you 3 simple tips you can use to generate more MLM leads for your business. So the first thing that you really want to understand is, how are the leads generated, right? A lot of people will buy MLM leads that are pretty much just garbage, right? The company gives away various offers, but they have absolutely nothing to do with the actual idea of starting a business or being an entrepreneur or making money, right? And so it might just be like a free raffle to get a TV or a new iPhone or something crazy like that, right? And so they gather these people's names and emails, but they're completely irrelevant to actually starting and running an MLM business. And so you want to avoid those. On top of it, another thing that you want to avoid is when they use wording that's kind of in the sense of just getting rich quick. A lot of companies position ads like this: make money from home, be a millionaire overnight. And really when that happens is it gets the wrong type of people clicking on those ads and giving their information. And so they're usually broke, right? They don't have any money. They're looking for something for nothing, and they're not the kind of people you actually want to build a business with. So that's another disadvantage of buying MLM leads. Now, another thing to understand and figure out is basically how many people actually get access to these leads, right? A lot of companies out there sell the leads 2 to 5, even more times. And so some of these leads have been pitched over and over and over again. And one common thing in the industry is a lot of people aren't necessarily taught the right way, right? They aren't taught the right things. And so what happens is they're pitched over and over again by people that aren't educated, that are doing it wrong. And it kind of like puts a bad taste in their mouth in the industry. And so they don't actually end up starting or joining your business or really fully hear you out because they've been pitched by so many people doing it wrong. So that's another thing you want to make sure is that you're the only person that's actually getting those leads and they're not just reselling them a bunch of different times. Kind of along with that too, another downfall of buying MLM leads is basically the idea that they can be really old, right? That usually happens in conjunction with them selling them to multiple people. But a lot of times when people join an MLM business, they start a home business, they do so basically because there's a transition in their life. Something's changed. They're looking for a new opportunity. They're looking for a change in their life. And so what a lot of times happens is these people aren't in a transition anymore, right? They found something because the leads are really old, or again, timing's just not right at that point when they were initially looking. So you want to hit people right at that moment, basically when they have that transition. And if you're buying MLM leads, sometimes that's not really an option because they're old and outdated. Now, there are some benefits to buying MLM leads, right? One is that you can get through your learning curve faster. Network marketing, MLM has a learning curve. You need to learn specific skill sets. You need to learn to invite, present, close, train in your business. And if you're just getting started, this can kind of give you the hang of it when you're brand new. So you can start to learn to do these things. And if you're buying leads, it gives you kind of an endless supply of practice opportunities. Now, again, the leads probably aren't the most quality, but they do give you that opportunity to practice and start getting results as you're kind of going through your learning curve. And again, this is why a lot of companies actually teach you to start with your friends and family and people that you know, because they will hear you out, right? You can get through your learning curve, you can screw it all up, they'll still probably at least listen to you and see what's going on. Where if you're buying leads, you're going right into cold market, they're not going to cut you any slack while you're learning and while you're going through your learning curve. So you want to make sure that you do that and follow that process. So if you're just getting started, a much better option, or even long-term that's more sustainable, is basically generating your own leads. So generating your own MLM leads can supply you with endless possibilities long-term. Once you develop that skill set of prospecting and recruiting and how to generate your own leads, you're never going to run out of people to talk to. And on top of that, there's going to be usually, more trust, more rapport, more credibility established when you generate your own leads versus buying them, right? And so one aspect that you really want to master is attraction marketing. And so this is how you're going to actually generate your own leads. And there's really 3 steps to this. So one is building your audience, right? So on social media, you want to build a following, you want to build an email list, you want to build up a list of people that you can talk to. And when you do this, again, you don't run out of people to talk to, right? So if you've gone through your friends and family, they're not working out, you don't want to spend a ton of money buying leads, you start to build your audience. It gives you a pool of people to reach out to that could be interested in your business, and then you can really grow it from there. Now, in addition to this, when you build your audience, it's also going to help you establish a lot of credibility with them. If you have a massive following on social media, it just gives you more clout, more people are likely to listen to you, and that can help you grow your business and take you seriously as well. Now, the next step to generating leads on your own is to engage your audience. That's basically creating content that provides value, that solves their people's problems, that helps them get better results in their life. And when you do this, not only does it establish credibility for yourself, but on top of that, it also is going to build that relationship. So, I talk about it all the time, but people do business with those that they know, like, and trust. And when you have that engagement going on, you're providing value, you're helping them with their problems, you're helping them get better results, that builds that trust and that credibility. And that can really help you skyrocket your results and convert these leads that you're building through your audience. Now, the final step is to sell to your audience. And basically, a lot of network marketers, people that start an MLM business, screw this up, and they do this as the first step, when in reality, it needs to be the final step. Because what happens is that when you're out there sharing your opportunity, if you don't have trust, you don't have rapport, you don't have credibility, they're not taking you seriously, and you're just in pitch mode, selling how great your stuff is, nobody really cares. But when you sell on the back end, you've developed that relationship, you've poured value into that person, they see you as an expert, you have credibility. When you do that, at that point, way more people actually sign up because you're focused on what's in it for them versus how great your stuff, how great your business is. So that goes a long way. Now, again, if you're serious about building your business online and generating your own leads, you're also going to need a few tools to do that. So one is going to be a sales funnel system. And this is basically going to help you automate that process. So as you create content that's valuable, that serves your audience, you drive them to a sales funnel and they enter their name and email. They're going to get more value from you in exchange for that information. And now at this point, you can start to develop that relationship. You can follow up with them. You can send them email blasts. You can have an automated series in place. And then you can call them at that point once you've generated that lead and started to follow up with them. So plug them into a sales funnel system. I'll actually have a link in the description below where you can get a free 14-day trial of one that I recommend. So definitely check that out in the link below. But then after that, you're going to plug them into your email autoresponder. So again, this is going to have that email series in place that those people can go through, start learning more, start developing that relationship with you. And then from there, you can send out these ongoing broadcasts to continue to build rapport, continue to build that relationship. And again, that's a great way to start growing your business. Now, again, keeping track of all this can be a little bit crazy and a bit overwhelming. And so that's really where the third tool I recommend is a CRM, or a customer relationship manager. Basically, this is going to help you track your leads as you come in. You can take notes about the relationship, where they're at in the sales process, and this can really enhance your follow-up. So I'm sure you've heard it before, the fortunes in the follow-up, and that's really key for building a successful home business as well. So get these 3 tools: a sales funnel system, an email autoresponder, and a CRM, and you're setting yourself up for success. So I'll actually also have a free trial of an email autoresponder that I use and recommend in the description below. So definitely check that out as well. But, again, implement these tips. Is buying MLM leads worth it? In my opinion, it's not. It could give you some decent practice, but overall, it's a much better strategy to generate your own MLM leads versus buying them from someone else. So again, hopefully you guys got some benefit and value out of this video. If you did, feel free to comment and share, and be sure to subscribe to my channel as well if you haven't yet, to get more tips and training to help you build a profitable business from home. And then also, I put together a free lead generation training teaching you even more in-depth knowledge on how to generate quality leads for your business so you never run out of people to talk to. You're not stuck buying crappy leads or anything like that. You'll learn how to generate your own. So I walk you through step by step the tools, the systems, and how to do that. So again, check out that free training in the link below, or again, you can head to coachmikemcdonald.com/LG. Again, that's coachmikemcdonald.com/LG, or click the link below this video to get access to that free training. But once again, thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you more soon.